Yay, Ohio. The snow has started. Saw a friend of mine comment that, maybe it'll last because it might be the last snow of the season. And all I could do is chuckle and go, when was the fucking first snow of the season? And we've had some snow. But it has been a decidedly dry and snow-free winter this year. It's stuff like this that makes people start to have conversations about climate change. I've lived in Ohio off and on for 46, going on 47 years. Chaotic weather here is nothing new. It's an ongoing joke. I mean, if you don't like the weather in Ohio, wait a few minutes, it'll change. The bigger problem is it's not that we're having chaotic weather. It's that we're having more extreme weather. I mean, we haven't had a whole lot of snow this year, but even aside from that, our temperature has been hanging about right around the upper 50s, upper 40s, low 50s all year long. There's a little bit of variation here and there. Sometimes it swings up to the mid 60s. Sometimes it drops down to the low teens. But the problem with climate change is that we're experiencing more extremes in the weather. Not just that the whole planet's getting warmer, that is also a thing. But the planet getting warmer is being pushed by there's a whole lot of shit here that has to be explained for people to understand what exactly climate change is. And it occurs to me that while I understand enough about the process to know where the process is going wrong, I'm not that great at explaining it. Not a geology or a meteorology teacher. When the temperature on the planet warms up a few degrees, what it does is it warms up the water as well. And when the water gets warm, its flow around the planet changes. Same thing happens with the air currents with like the jet stream and the higher altitudes. When you start affecting the temperature, you start to affect how these things flow. Traffic down here is all fucked up. So I have people all the time who are like, living in Ohio will make you question climate change. And it's not that it makes me question climate change, it's that it makes me annoyed to live in Ohio. But yes, climate change is totally a thing that is occurring. Yes, there is a natural progression to it. It is a thing that has been happening for thousands upon hundreds of thousands of years. Millions. We have known about some of the small details about climate change for as long as we've existed. We've seen examples of it occur. I mean, hell, as a species, we witnessed the rise and fall of the Ice Age. We were here before it happened. We're here afterwards. So we've seen drastic climate change. Debating on it is, you can't turn climate change and weather into a political issue. The political issue here is how much people are going to be punished for dumping pollutants into the system. The answer there is not very much. how much is that going to be controlled? And our current administration is already working towards removing some of those restrictions. The shit that caused climate change to take a dramatic jump the way it has, those people are in charge right now. Anyway, time to deliver the food.